Cyberpunk 2077. It's finally out. I've been playing it basically non-stop now and only take a break because I have to upload a video. And what better to do it on than Cyberpunk? Instead of doing gameplay, I'm going to be doing a review since it's 3 days old by the time this is out and don't want to give anyone any spoilers. If I'm going to show a spoiler, I will say and have time on the screen when I'm finished. Cyberpunk is set in 2077, who could have guessed, in a place called Night City. Night City is overrun with gangs, corrupt businesses, and just plain horrible people. The character you play as is V. You can customize V however you want, but more on that later. You meet a guy called Johnny Silverhand by implanting a chip into your brain. Johnny was a big rock star who wants to get at a company called Arasaka for turning Night City into how it is, with the rich getting richer and the poor getting poorer. V, however, is just trying to survive and reach the big leagues with his friend Jackie and end up ruling the city. The customization in this game is crazy. You can customize your character however you want. This is typical for most games with character customization, but this is so in-depth. Once you finish your character, you can put points into different slots. Reflexes, which is gun handling with pistols, rifles and blades. Body, which is overall strength. Technical ability, which is crafting and all that. Intelligence, which is all about hacking. And cool, which is stealth. You also get to choose whether you're a corpo, nomad or street kid. If you're a corpo, you are part of the corrupt businesses of Night City. You leave though because it's too cutthroat. If you are a nomad, you live on the borders of Night City and leave the Badlands because you have some family issues. And if you choose street kid, you grow up in Night City and have strong connections to gangs. Of course I chose street kid. Street kid for life! The gameplay in this is
breathtaking.
From just driving around in the huge map to all the side quests. I could go on for hours. To save you from extreme boredom, I'll only go over the main parts. In video games, I'm a great driver. At first I found the driving a bit weird, but once you get used to it, you can drive pretty smoothly. The driving in this game is overall good. The most difficult part being the sharp turns while you're in the city, because you could accidentally run over someone. It's also pretty cool that when you press V, your car just comes to you. So as previously mentioned, there are a bunch of guns. These guns, the more you use them, the higher level you get with the weapon, mainly handguns, assault rifles and blades. You can upgrade these with perks such as more damage in the reflexes subcategory, these making your character more proficient in these weapons. The skills you get in these subcategories can also be leveled up, making them better. An example is first level does 3% more damage and then 6% more. You meet many people along your journey, such as Jackie, your best friend, and Johnny Silverhand. They really make you feel attached to these characters. Prologue spoiler. They made you feel so attached to Jackie, and expect him to be a main character throughout the game, and then they kill him off, making the game feel more like anything can happen. Welcome back. The character build is just outstanding. You could say they're
breathtaking.
They make you really like the characters, and make them feel real from a storytelling sense. Despite these positives, all games have their negatives. The game can sometimes be a bit glitchy. An example of this is this photo. It shows Takamura, but his arms are invisible, and V obviously must stand for vampire, since I'm invisible. And sometimes people just disappear. Am I really that bad? The map is also so big and full of life, it can be a bit overwhelming. Their mini-map also isn't the best. Don't get me wrong, it's a good size for it to take up on the screen, but it could be zoomed out a bit further so you can see your surroundings a bit more. Overall, what I've seen in the game is
breathtaking
and so much fun to play. I think that it's an amazing game and was well worth the wait. I give this game a 10 out of 10. If you liked this sort of thing, suggest some other games I could review. I'm thinking of making a series that could be kind of entertaining. Thanks for watching and bye bye.